Okay, I'm kind of okay. Uh, o- okay, I'm gonna play Telebus. No, this time, I played this. I'd finished level 225. So, uh, so we started at level 226 now, which looks strangely familiar. Maybe I've recently done it on my parents' mobile devices as bonus levels. This to be able to I haven't started on the wrong level with battling my OCD and losing focus on things as to be able to I haven't accidentally started the wrong level, isn't it? That'd be typical of me with my level of stupidity, wasn't it? Anyway, it seems that this is another level where I've got to get the toys to the bottom of the screen, but as you can see, their downward progress is blocked by piggy banks uh, wearing bank robber outfits, and that makes them more resilient to physical punishment. Hence the reason why they need to be hit so many. Well, hence the reason why they need to be hit one more time than the ones that are playing piggy banks like that. But just turn this off. I'll reply later. Hopefully she'll understand. Can't stand the lag, I guess, of how it took so long for me to for it to not that instant message, their instant message, their instant, their instant message, their instant message window. I had on just sometimes I find that my laptop seems to perform badly. How my laptop seems to perform with speed and whatnot sometimes can depend on how I feel, whether I'm happy or anxious or depressed or whatnot, strangely enough. I know that seems irrational, but sometimes it seems to be the case, funnily enough. It seems like this is another toy level where we need to get toys to the bottom of the screen past the colourful bricks that are between them and the bottom of the screen, so to speak. There are resistance, I suppose you could say, on the way to our goal of completing the level and all, yes. And you might have noticed I haven't made any videos in quite a bit of time, and that's because, you know, it's near enough firework time of year, and I always feel panicked and rushed at this time of year, near enough 24 hours a day, except for like the actual hours when I'm when I'm blasting fan noise down my headphones in order to blot out the sound of them and all, because I'm an anxious, nervous wreck type of person, if you know what I mean, yes. So I've got to do things like that in order to help me cope with the stress and all, yes. After all, it seems like I'm wired differently than lots of people in life. So, before people criticize me for being different and being overly timid and all that, they need to walk a mile in my shoes, so to speak. Sick of all the ignorant, judgmental types in life um, who have always criticised me for my timid nature and whatnot. Think about taking breaks from filming videos. From filming videos is that it kind of eats away at my confidence a bit and makes it so that I'm feeling more awkward about talking and properly expressing myself and all. But then again, even at the best of times these days, I tend to have a struggle expressing myself and saying what's on my mind, especially if there's a lot to say and it feels like it's going to be hard actually having to speak it all with me being not the best talker, and also with me OCD giving me a hard time when I try to express myself about things as well and all. Wonder if we can. No, it seems like we can't get more blues down here. Oh yes, we can, to produce this more powerful power-ups like so. Unfortunately, it isn't going to do as much good at the bottom here, is it? Typical of me being a stupid newbie, I suppose. Well, what can you do about your predisposition in life, I suppose you could say? There I am with my big words again, being a genius gamer and all. Seems like quite a hard level this, doesn't it? Now if we can just get these two power-ups together, things should start going well all of a sudden. Seems like it could be easier said than done though, doesn't it really? Oh, but no, we've got them together now. Now to just get rid of that one last block and then we'll be done here. Typical of it not giving us enough yellow boxes though, isn't it? Yeah, so close to doing it, huh? Yeah, what I was wanting to say, what I was working up to saying, before, but didn't quite have the confidence to do it, and there was also kind of feeling like it'd be a lot of effort saying that with how I'm not the best talker and how talking can be physically tiring to me as well, the way I don't do it much with me having no friends in life and all. Um, Yeah, what I was building up to saying was that seems familiar. I had this strange dream last night or this morning, whatever you want to call it, considering the fact that I went to bed at about 7 in the morning or so, and yeah, I went to bed at about 7 in the morning or so, and I seemed to have this dream that I was in Las Vegas or something like that, and it seemed like WWE had a show that was happening there as well, a wrestling show, and I was there in Las Vegas. I'd gone to, I was at the show at times, but I kind of left while it was actually happening as well. And and I went out onto the strip, the Las Vegas Strip, and there were other things happening in other casinos as well, because it was a modern day WWE dream. The show that was taking place was like with modern day WWE stars, and considering the fact that modern day WWE stars don't really appeal to me. They all seem the same to me, really, all seem to look the same and act the same and all. And yeah, so I'd left the show and I was kind of wandering around doing other things, and I saw some other wrestlers out on the strip. That was a good finish, wasn't it? And they were old-time wrestlers who'd wrestled. They were wrestlers who'd wrestled back in the days when I was a fan, back in the days when I enjoyed the product. Wrestlers such as Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper and Ric Flair and all them. And they seem to be gravitating toward this other casino on the strip. And so I went there, and there wasn't anywhere near as many people there as there was at the WWE show, which was taking place at another of the casinos on the strip. And yeah, I can't really remember much about what happened when I went to the other casino. Other than the fact that it was much emptier and had a much more intimate feel to it than the casino where WWE show was going on. But that alternate casino where the old legendary wrestlers were going. Strangely, it appealed to me a lot more than the place where WWE's more modern wrestling show was happening. I mean, it's not quite strange, I suppose, considering they were the wrestlers I preferred and all, but I digress. It was still a most interesting dream, regardless. Do you all agree? Anyway, this seems like a windmill type level with bubbles that we need to get rid of. And as you can see, we don't get very many moves on it, and there's a lot to do, isn't there, with the three windmills that you might have noticed me getting rid of over time as I've been playing the level, and all the bubbles to get, and which I've been getting a lot of and all. Yes, and even though I've played well, I'm still just at one colour short on that windmill there, and it's a fail. And I've got no more lives left either, so I'm gonna have to call close to the video here. a rather disappointing performance, a rather disappointing performance for my return from my hiatus, but what can you do about being a newbie, a stupid newbie, I suppose. Goodbye, fans, and I'll see you all next time.